Hey everybody, the Josh O here. Today we're going to smoke some more baby back ribs, but this time we're using a totally different method than we did before. We're smoking them in the Weber Kettle Grill. See, I can't afford one of those fancy smokers. E2, R2, D2. Just don't have the money for them right now, but you can smoke ribs in a Weber Kettle Grill, and you can smoke them like they do with those fancy smokers, and I'm going to show you how. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be taking the ribs about 2 hours into the smoke off the Weber grill, and then I'm going to wrap them in aluminum foil. I'm going to add some stuff to it to bring out the flavor and to help tenderize it and make them taste really good. And when I did this, I had never done this before, so I'm excited to try something new, because each time you do something on the grill and you try something new, it's fun. It makes it more fun. It does for me, because I love smoking ribs. I love grilling. These ribs I made are probably the most moist ribs yet. My wife told me they're the best ones yet, and I'm gonna believe her unless she's just telling me those things. I hope you enjoy my video. If you saw my last video, I showed you how to smoke ribs on the Weber Kettle Grill, and I kept the bone down the whole time, unwrapped. The only time I flipped them was when I was adding barbecue sauce. So it's about the same time. I'm just adding a little extra step to add a little extra flavor. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching Josh O. All right, we're ready to smoke these baby back ribs in the Weber Kettle Grill. I'm getting this knife right under the membrane, get my thumb under there, and using a paper towel to get leverage to pull that membrane off. That's going to help open it up for more flavor. It's going to have that bitter taste to it from that filmy membrane. I've salt and peppered the ribs all over it, the sides and everything. A little bit of garlic salt on it. I'm putting French's yellow mustard down on it. Again, that's to work as an adhesive for the rib rub, the salt and pepper. And we'll rub that on there, and also add some spice. Look how good that looks. Yeah, taking my time. Let's fast things up a little bit. There we go. I'm ready to eat. I bet y'all ready to eat after seeing this. I hope you are. Thanks for watching. Now that's Twisted Q's Sweet Heat Rib Rub. I got it at the store. A lot of people make their own, but I got this at the store and it turned out really well. It's not too hot and it's not too sweet, but it's really good. Now I'm doing the meat side there. That mustard on there. I want to make my own concoction in a spray bottle of pineapple juice, apple cider vinegar, just a little bit of that, and some red wine. And I'm going to use that. I'm going to spray it on there about every hour when I can. Putting that Twisted Q down on there. I want to get it all over these ribs. It's going to need it. And there you go. It's ready to be in the refrigerator for about 45 minutes. You can go to 2 hours. I never go more than that, but I'm sure you can. I love smoking me some baby back ribs, and I like trying different things. And this time I'm going to be trying another method. There's the 3-2-1 method. That's the Royal Oak charcoal that I'm going to be using. 100% all natural. It's set into a 2-zone. That unlit charcoal there to the side, that side's going to be cleared off, that the ribs will set above. That's charcoal starter pouches that I got at the store under $3, and they're biodegradable. You light them up, place them under your chimney, and they get that chimney going. Now those charcoal are lit, and I'm going to pour them over on the unlit charcoal, and it's going to take about 4 hours, so that'll give time for all that to burn and get that burning, and I'll add more, probably about an hour or two. I usually do. But again, this is a new method. You have the 3-2-1 method, the 2-2-1 method. This is more of a 2-1-1 method in the Weber Kettle Grill. I'm arranging those charcoals to the 2-zone grill fire. That pouch is going to burn out. Again, it's biodegradable, made of corn syrup. It'll be out of the way by the time I get started. I'm placing my grate down. I'm going to heat it up, get it cleaned up a little bit more, and then I'm going to use Pam spray and spray on there. I'll lift it out with gloves and spray it with Pam spray. A lot of people use olive oil on a rag and roll it over there, but the Pam works for me. Shout out to Pam. I got hickory wood chunks down in there, and they're going to add that smoky taste to it. I got a water pan there I want to fill up. This will control the heat and the temperature of the smoke, and it'll add moisture. The ribs are down ready to smoke. This is hour 1. Notice I'm spraying the ribs there with that concoction. You see the moisture, the steam coming out of there, out of the holes. I got it set right above where the ribs are. That heat will funnel through there. See the moisture on my hands? And this is hour 2. It's time to do the wrap method, as I call it. Most time I leave the ribs bone down the whole time. The only time I flip it is when I'm going to add my sauce at the end of the smoke of the barbecue. But I'm putting some butter on there, some brown sugar, and honey. You could put it on both sides. I'm putting it on the meat side. What we'll do is wrap this up in aluminum foil and set it down. Before I had it on the bone side, this is going to be on the meat side down for an hour. And all that's going to help bring out some flavor to this thing. It's going to help tenderize the ribs. New charcoal's down, new water. The holes are right above where the meat is. And this is at the end of the barbecue. I put my secret sauce on there. And after a few more minutes with that sauce on there, look at it. It's out. It's done. It's hot. It's cutting up nice. There's a good smoke ring there, as you can see. Han Solo's looking down, checking it out. And buddy, I'm ready to do some eating. And this again was a new method. As you remember the last video I did, I kept them down the whole time, but this was the wrap method. It's like a 2-1-1 method. About 4 hours long. 2 hours bone down, 1 hour wrapped up, and 1 hour to go. And you put your sauce on and you're good to go. Look at the meat fall off that bone. Thank you all for watching. I hope this makes you hungry for some ribs.